Hey everybody, it's Kay. I'm back. I've had my babies and it's like a month. They're like a month old right now. A month and a couple of days old. They turned a month old on Friday and today. No, they're a month and a week old because last Friday they were a month old because they were born on 19. So yeah, a month old. Who knows how old they'll be when this video goes up, but for right now they're a month old. I feel good and I am going back to work next week, which would be my 6 weeks. I have to go back to work at my 6 week mark because I need to get paid and I have to pay bills and keep a roof over everyone's head. So going back to work is a must. The babies are healthy. They didn't have to go to the NICU. They were born, they were 5 pounds and some ounces each. I won't go into detail how much they weighed and all that good stuff, but they were healthy enough not to have to go to the NICU. They were born at 35 weeks. It was almost 36 weeks actually. So I'm kind of proud. I made it to like 36. I really claim it should be 36 weeks because like the next day would have been 36 weeks and I was going to be getting induced next day anyway. Speaking of that, they didn't want to come and I wanted them out by 36 weeks. So we made a date to induce. Like right when I turned 36 weeks, that's when I was going to induce. And that was that Wednesday. I had some issues. I think in my last video I might have talked about it, maybe not. I had some issues with my blood and stuff. So she had prescribed for me to go in the hospital 2 days before it was time to deliver. I said, okay, cool. Went in there on Monday, stayed the whole day on Monday. Monday night, was there. Tuesday morning, started having like menstrual cramp pains. And like, they didn't feel right. And like my first pregnancy, I didn't really go through the whole labor thing. I just went to the doctor for an appointment, like checkup appointment. And my doctor was like, you're too sensitive, you can go to the hospital. The whole like going into labor pains, you know, deciding whether, you know, you should start the process of labor and everything, all that stuff. I didn't go through that first time, so that was like brand new kind of for me. And plus it was like 5-6 years ago, so I don't remember anything really. And the first time around I was like incoherent and stuff anyway. Don't really ask me too many questions about what happened the first time around. This time though, I can tell you in depth what happened and I remember everything, and you know, the experience was a lot more like memorable. Like I remember what happened and I was more alert this time around. She always fussing at somebody. So yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning, I want to say, I started having these pains and I'm like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? And it felt like menstrual cramps. Like it wasn't like the contractions or whatever. It was just like it hurt like I was on my period. And I have bad menstrual cramps. So I'm like, oh no, something's wrong. Or maybe I'm just being dramatic, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a dramatic person. So I'm like, maybe I'm just being dramatic. I'm not really, you know. So I didn't call my nurse. You know, I had been chomping on ice all night. And it woke me up out of my sleep. I went to the bathroom because, you know, as you guys should know, if you're pregnant, you can cause your Braxton Hicks to come on when you have to go, when your bladder is full. That'll make you start having contractions and make you feel like you're, you know, your Braxton Hicks and all that crap like that. But it's really because you need to go empty your bladder out. And then it goes away. So I'm like, okay, well maybe I just gotta go maybe I just have to go pee. I'm trying to be as, you know what? I'm going to be myself because God knows me, and that's just, I'm not trying to sugarcoat myself for y'all. Maybe I gotta go take a piss and it'll go away. So I get up, go to the bathroom, come back. I'm still hurting. I readjust myself in the bed. I'm like, shit, what the hell's going on? Like I am, and I know I'm not going to labor right now. Like I know y'all not about to come the day early. Like we didn't pick the date for y'all to come. I didn't, you know, lined up everything, and y'all want to come. No, y'all not coming right now. Y'all better chill out. I know I'm just exaggerating right now. Because the day before I was like, man, I feel like I'm having contractions. Maybe I'm going into labor. And they kept on looking and they kept on saying, no, you're just doing the Braxton Hicks. It's okay. It's normal. So I readjusted myself and I'm still hurting. I'm still cramping, still coming. Now I'm starting to feel, I guess, real contractions, like labor contractions, because you can feel the buildup. My mom always told me, she was like, when you go into labor, you're going to know, because you're going to feel the build up and then the release. And then you're going to feel the build up and then you're going to release. I didn't know what the hell she was talking about, because I didn't feel that the first time. I felt it when I was actually like in labor and they had popped my bag and all that crap. That's when I actually felt that, and I was like on the side of the rail the first time. But like this, like I didn't know, so I'm like, holy shit, this shit fucking hurts. Cause it built up, got really tight, and then it like releases, and then it'll wait, and then it'll do it again, and it'll be like, and then it'll release, and then it'll be like, and then it'll release. And I was like, oh my God, am I going into labor right now? Like, is this really happening? Like right now? Like before day in the morning, you're gonna wake me up? We couldn't wait a couple of hours? Because listen, I had in my mind that I was going to get up early, take a shower, prepare myself. I had my little bonnet. See, I took my bonnet off for y'all, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna do the video with the bonnet on, but I was like, I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I'm gonna look a little presentable. I got my little nightgown on, but whatever. My little bonnet, get myself together and everything, brush my teeth, wash my cootie cat, eat my breakfast, so then I'll be ready to go into labor. Like if they wanted to go a day early, I was like, okay, cool. Just let me be able to prepare myself for, because like I said, the day before I was contracting and stuff, so I was like, they might come early. Granted, I didn't want to come early because like I said, I had planned for them to come on Wednesday. But whatever. I had it all in my mind that, you know, all that was going to happen. Why, when I finally decided, maybe this is really, maybe this is happening, and I finally called my nurse. But I still was in denial, because when I called my nurse, I was like, can I just have some ice? You know what I'm saying? Can I just have some ice? And maybe, because I'm contracting and I'm in a lot of pain, but maybe I'm just going through the motions, so maybe some ice will make me feel better. She comes in there, oh, I'm going to monitor you, She puts me on the monitor. For all of you who don't know, the monitor thing is, boom, maybe I'll pop it on in there. Those little lines and stuff that's on my belly, that's the little monitor they put in to monitor the heartbeats and your contractions. And if it doesn't pop up on there, the little monitor thing, there's like these little wires and stuff, and like a monitor, like on TV, if you ever see the little sticky things they put on you, but they're not sticky things. They're like little round things in there, just like a stethoscope thing, basically. And they put it on there so you can hear what's going on and monitor your heart, my heartbeat, the baby's heartbeat, and the contractions. You gotta monitor that for a certain amount of time, and then they come back and they check it and they tell you yay and nay, you know, oh, it looks like, and you can see the little, needle thing on you can see a little chart go up and down to know if you're having a big contraction or a small contraction. I remember what this is supposed to look like when you get the big old mountain that's like this. Oh shit, that was a hard contraction. I mean, I feel it, but I'm just saying, oh, okay, let's seize that. And then you see the little baby ones, you're like, oh, okay, I'm just going through the motions. I sit there for 45 minutes. The lady like left me in there. 45 minutes before she came back to check me. I'm looking at the thing and I'm like, because like it's like several different lines. It's not just the one line that tells the contraction. It's like a blue line, a yellow, a red line, then a black line, and then a big black line that does the contractions at the bottom. So my line is just like this. There's no movement. There's no nothing. Like, there's nothing happening. So I'm like, I'm not supposed to look like that. So my dumb ass, instead of pushing the button, being like, nurse, ma'am, I think it's off. I'm like, no, man, I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not a nurse. You know what I'm saying? She came on here and did whatever, so it has to be working. why when this lady came back, it hadn't been monitoring nothing. Like nothing. Like all that time and pain that I was going through for them 45 minutes was like time wasted because nothing was recorded. So she was like, oh, we're gonna have to do it again. So I still don't know if I'm in labor or not, and I gotta sit here for another 45 minutes. It's supposed to be only 20 minutes, but she be leaving people and doing other stuff and forgets about me and stuff. So it'd be like basically like 45 minutes. So she goes, does it again, da-da-da. We decide that I'm in labor. When she decides that I'm in labor, or whatever the case may be, the breakfast cart is right outside my door. You know what I'm saying? I could hear it. Because you can hear the little cart, and then, they go to everybody else's room. It's like a big little noisy cart. The lady pushes around with all the little trays on it, with your breakfast and your meal on it. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The lady, I can hear her outside my door getting my food. Do you hear me? Getting my food. I love food. And I hadn't ate since the night before because I was constipated. So I was watching when I was eating and stuff because I was already constipated and I want to eat a whole bunch of stuff. So I hadn't ate since like 6, 7 o'clock prior to what's going on right now. So I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. I heard the food cart outside my door. My nurse walks in before the food lady and she's like, wait a minute. Your doctor said, wait. The doctor said, hold off on breakfast because we have to check you to make sure you're going into labor for real. Wait, what? I can't eat? And I'm fully aware, I know that you're supposed to not eat anything once the labor starts and all that stuff. But they hadn't like concluded for real that I was in labor. They hadn't done that. What you doing? You hungry? Yes, let's not do that. Yeah, I got a phone call, so I had to stop. As you can hear. I might cut it out. Probably won't, seeing that my editing skills are just horrible and I kind of just ad-lib this. You're pulling the gown, Papa. And of course, somebody done woke up because somebody's hungry. Hello. Right here. Yes. So, you good? Yeah. Where did I stop at? Labor? Yes, labor. Going into labor. Basically, I didn't get my food. That's what we're gonna end up saying, because I didn't. And I was upset and I was depressed that I didn't get my food or whatever. But I mean, whatever. So the lady tells me that my contractions are happening and that they need to check my cervix. They can't, quote unquote, say that I'm in labor until they check my cervix to see if I'm dilated or whatever. Everybody at this stage, if you're watching this video and if you're pregnant, you should know what checking your cervix is, because they check you every freaking appointment, it looks like, by this time. Me having twins, they were always checking my damn cervix. It was always somebody in my vagina at some point or time. Checking you. Yes, it was. Yeah. So the nurse comes. She gets the say-so from the doctor that she can check me. So she comes in there. She puts the little, gloves on. And she starts digging for gold. I personally don't like people in my vagina. I don't. I never, I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I have 4 kids and you have to do that. But I don't like people in my vagina that much. I don't like people prodding in my vagina. I don't even like equipment that's, rather large in there. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I can't work with it. I can't take it. That's just, it used to be a tight fit. I don't really know what type of fit it is now, seeing I have all these kids. But at one point in time, it was. And, I don't like people in my stuff. I don't. So, they're digging for gold. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, what is the problem? apparently my cervix was like way back, far back. So she was like, I feel the baby's head, but I can't get to the cervix. I can't get to it. So I'm like, well, what we gonna do then? What does that mean? So the other nurse comes in and she starts digging for gold. So I'm crying at this point because I'm like, oh my, because it hurt. It hurts. For me, it hurt whenever I checked my cervix. I was like, oh my God, this is like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? So they're like, we can't do it. We can't check it. And we can't call you. We can't say that you're in labor until we check this. We have to, you know, get to your cervix to see how wide it is. This and then the third. So you better not be going back to sleep. It just killed me. I just don't sleep anymore. You can tell looking at me in this video that I don't get no sleep, but whatever. Anyways, so she's like, yeah, we need to call somebody because we have to get the cervix checked. So we're gonna call the hospital. I don't remember what the man's name is. It's some special man. She said something, and I was like, who is that? And she was just like, yeah, they're going to have to come check you because we can't get to it. I'm sitting there waiting. A man comes. White man. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if he was white, black, Spanish. I'm just describing the man. Y'all don't call me racist. But man comes in there, right? He walks in there. First thing, the lady says, oh, what size glove do you need? He goes, I need an extra. You can give me an extra large. So now I'm like, extra large. What does this man need gloves for? So he walks over to the bed. The nurse starts explaining to him what's going on, and I'm still like, extra large. What's going on? He popping the gloves on and stuff. Like, who is this man? So then she goes and turns to me. This man, he's gonna have to check you because we can't reach this and the third, so he's gonna check you. So I'm just like, oh, this is gonna hurt. So like I'm like bracing myself, and he's like, no, sweetheart, don't brace yourself. You know what I'm saying? I just need you to breathe out. This and the third, That man stuck his hand inside of me, and I felt like he was trying to take my soul through my stomach and throat and pull it out of my vagina. It hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. If I didn't have this bottle and this child in my arms, I'd be zooming in my face right now so you can understand. I felt like I was gonna die. And then he's gonna keep interrupting me. I just can't finish this video to save my life. Okay, I am back yet again. Are you finished with this milk bubble? So, and I apologize, but I have to multitask these days during my videos, and I really don't care. That's y'all problem, not mine, because they eat, sleep, and do whatever on their own time, so I just kind of get it where I live. You got to burp, Papa. Hopefully, you're going to burp. Yeah, you got your burp, Papa. Of course, my cat wants to make it. What are you doing? Hey. Do not go. Get out my toilet. Hey. Get out my toilet. Anyways. My cat's ridiculous. But, yeah. So, he's up there digging for gold. And whatever else he's up there. But he made it quick, though. He got up there, did the do, takes his hand out. Oh, she's 2 to 3 centimeters dilated. She's going. She's going in labor or whatever. I forgot terms. Active labor, whatever. And I'm just like, oh shit, they're coming. They're coming today. They're coming now. And I didn't eat. So I leave the little unit that they put me in, because they put me in like a perinatal unit when I checked in that Monday, and I was supposed to be in that unit for the Monday and Tuesday, like I said, and then I was supposed to get transferred to labor and delivery. But at that time, since he checked me and he said I was going into labor, I'm in labor or whatever, I had to go in labor delivery then because they don't deal with me at that point. Labor delivery does. So I had to wait for a bed. They transferred me up there. Was it labor and delivery? No. Yeah. Transferred me to labor and delivery. And they were great. They gave me my epidural after a little while. It wasn't that long though. You know, I thought I was gonna have to wait because like the first time around, I think I waited a long time to take my epidural. This time around, I didn't wait a long time to take my epidural. They stuck that baby in me. I cried during that too. You know, I tried to stay as still as possible. My back hurts now, and I think that's from... Hello. Do not go over there. He be trying to go in the baby's crib. He's just so nosy. He's just so nosy. Y'all don't pay my cat no attention. But anyways, yes. So I go to labor and delivery. They give me the epidural. The doctor comes in, checks on me a couple times. I just waited out throughout the day. By 5 o'clock, they took me, no, by 4, they was taking me in like the emergency room. I wouldn't even say, yeah, by 4, they were taking me in the emergency room. I mean, not in the emergency room, the OR, the operating room, because since I'm having twins, we have to go in the operating room. We can't have them in the room like everybody else and have that nice ambiance of childbirth. No, we got to go in the room and all the bright lights and like I'm about to get cut open or something. And I pushed 3 times and he came out, and then I pushed 3 more times and he came out, and I was finished. I was back in my room by 5 o'clock. It was awesome. I want to say that I was in the operating room like 4:30, to be honest. Like I was in and out, quick, in and out. Nothing was wrong with them. They were perfectly healthy. The only thing was they stayed with me for an hour when they came out, and then they went to the nursery to go get checked and all that good stuff like that. And they had low blood sugar. Their sugar was low, so they had to monitor them. So they stayed in the nursery until later on that night. Like they didn't come right back from nursery back to me. I had to wait. I didn't get them back until I changed over to the recovery room. Yeah, to the recovery room. Now, I did get to use this cool little thing. Boop, might put that clip in there. This cool little mechanism thingy. I don't know, whatever. That, it was like new. They wasn't using it. I got to use that to go to my other room, and it was really neat. Really neat. I don't know, it was like a wheelchair, but you kind of like sit on it instead of like, it was a lot easier getting in that than a wheelchair, because with a wheelchair you have to like reposition yourself and then maneuver off the bed, and the nurses have to help you, or the transport people have to help you get into the chair, and you have to do the same thing to get out of the chair. This thing, it was just a lot. It was easier. You know, it looks a little complicated and a little intimidating when you look at it, but like I said, I'm going to try and put a clip in here, but I don't know. They were awesome. Now, as an after to have babies, I'll probably just do a different video on that, because I'm trying to chop it up as much as possible, because I talk a lot and I don't want this to be like, whoa, really, really long. But that was my labor. It wasn't, oh, I forgot though, I did get a shot when I first came in. They gave me a steroid shot to help with their lungs and stuff, and I guess speed their development or whatever. And when they said that I had to get a shot, I was like, cool, boom, bam. The lady comes in and she's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be your butt. I was like, my butt. So I got shot in the ass. That was a second. I did get shot in the ass when I went to basic training, but it was with other people. We all just bent over the table and got shot in the booty. So it wasn't, you know, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But something about getting shot in the butt this time was just kind of like, really? Out of everything else going on, I have to get shot in the booty too? What you doing? What are you doing? You need a diaper change is what you need. It's a little pissy here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we're gonna change him because he is pissy. Yeah, you are. Yes, he is. I'll be returning. No, I won't, because I'm done. I told you guys all about my labor and the delivery of them. Recovery-wise, I guess it could be a recovery video. That could be something different, and going home from the hospital. But thanks for watching. You guys were awesome. I really don't have that much to say. It was just a really quick video just to give you guys an update. But alrighty, peace out.